Higgsfield is back with another thrilling release. This time, they're raising the bar with Cinema Studio 2.0, the next generation of cinematic AI video tools. The original Cinema Studio focused on creating individual, high-quality shots. Version 2.0 takes it further. You can now cast characters and direct their performances across multiple scenes. Navigate through your images as 3D environments. Genre presets define the cinematic feel of your shot. Speed ramping gives you precise timing control as you generate. The gap between AI clips and AI filmmaking just closed, packed with stunning visuals, mind-blowing effects, and creative possibilities that will redefine the way you bring ideas to life. Get ready because Higgsfield is about to take you on a cinematic journey like never before. Now let's jump in and explore the full power of Higgsfield Cinema Studio 2.0. After entering Cinema Studio, the first thing I'm going to do is create an image. Here, you simply describe your scene, so I'll paste my prompt here. Next, you can choose the batch size, aspect ratio, and image quality. I'm selecting 4K for higher detail. Then you can choose the grid generation. I'll go with a 3x3 grid. From here, you can add your characters and props to the scene. Now comes the interesting part, the camera settings. You can choose the camera type, lens, focal length, and aperture. I'm selecting a classic 16mm film camera with a clinically sharp prime lens, 8mm focal length, and adjusting the aperture. Once everything is set, I'll click Generate. And now the image generation has started. So this is the grid that has been generated. This is how you can quickly create a visual grid and use it as your storyboard. Look how fantastic it looks. The frames are well composed and clearly structured. Now let's animate it. I'm selecting this frame to start the animation process. So I've selected this image as my start frame. Now you can describe the scene you want to animate. I'll write my scene description here. After that, you can choose the camera movement. I'm selecting this camera movement for my shot. Next, you can choose the speed ramp, whether you want impact, speed up, slow motion, or linear. I'm going with auto speed. For the duration, I'm setting it to 10 seconds, and I'll keep it as a single shot. For image quality, I'm selecting 1080p. You can also choose the genre of your scene, like action, horror, comedy, western, suspense, intimate, or spectacle. I'm selecting suspense. Once everything is set, I'll click Generate. And now you can see the video is processing. The video is ready. Let's take a look. Notice how incredibly realistic and beautifully crafted it is. The lighting, the shadows, the sound, everything is perfectly on point. With a very similar concept, I have built another grid, this one, and changed it into a video by keeping the genre as horror this time. So this was my final video. Look how incredibly it has been created. This is the power of Cinema Studio 2.0. Let's generate another scene using Cinema Studio 2.0. So here, I have described my scene. Then I have made all the settings required and selected the camera, lens, focal length, and aperture, and then click Generate. The image has been generated, as you can see. Wow, this is so fantastic. Totally according to my prompt, and the lighting, the effect, everything seems so perfect. Can't wait to animate it. So I have selected it as the start frame, and now I'm going to describe my scene. After that, I'm selecting the camera movement. I have selected the orbit around camera movement. Then I'm going to select the speed ramp, and I have selected the speed ramp as slow motion. I kept the duration to 10 seconds, and this time, I have selected the genre as action. After configuring all the settings, I have clicked on to generate the shot. The shot has been generated. Let's check it out. Wow, this is a truly cinematic shot. Every detail, every frame, absolutely unbelievable. This is the first AI cinema studio with real optical physics for cinematic video generation. You can move from random generation to a deterministic professional workflow. It offers true optical simulation, a virtual camera rack, character lock, infinite depth of field, 3D scene access, and end-to-end frame control. You can move from script to screen in 8 simple steps. Script your vision, set the mood board, build the rig, shoot previews, review your generated batch, bridge to video, direct camera motion, and then generate your masterpiece. This is the world's first virtual production studio offering a professional creative workflow. You can build a camera that doesn't exist, combining the grit of 16mm film with the sharpness of modern anamorphic glass. Your studio has no rental fees and no physical limits. Enjoy multi-axis motion control. Cinema Studio 2.0 lets you stack up to 3 simultaneous camera movements, creating complex depth fields like a physical camera rig without switching tabs. You get genre-based motion logic, letting you create anything in one click. Experience the future of filmmaking with Cinema Studio 2.0. As you have seen, Cinema Studio is the most cinematic AI video generator. Its key capabilities include true optical simulation, deterministic motion control, start and end frame precision, automated and manual multi-shot sequences, camera presets, and, most importantly, aperture control. Better than ever with new updates, Cinema Studio expands creative control beyond optics and motion, introducing scene interaction structure, storytelling, and character-level direction. It also gives 3D scene access, grid exploration, genre-based motion logic, multi-shot storytelling, a character system with emotional control, and updated start and end frame logic. That's the magic of Cinema Studio 2.0, where your vision comes to life. Don't just imagine it, create it. Try it now and take your filmmaking to the next level.
You were scared to sleep alone?
Click on the link in the description box for more such videos. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, TechScope.